Have you ever tried to enter a number on your Android device only to find that it just won't accept it? It's frustrating, right? If you're looking to restrict input to just the digits 1 through 9, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to show you how to set up an edit text that only allows those specific numbers. I totally get it. You want to ensure that users can only input valid data without any exceptions. This is a common requirement in many apps, and you're definitely not alone in wanting to achieve this. Here's the specific situation we're addressing. One user recently asked, "How can I restrict an edit text to only allow digits from 1 to 9? They want to ensure that no more than one digit can be entered. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together and find a solution. So what's the best way to handle this? The key is to use input filters in your edit text. This will allow you to define exactly what kind of input is acceptable. We'll break it down step by step so you can implement it easily. And stick around. I've got a handy tip at the end that will help you enhance user experience even further. To restrict user input in an edit text to only allow digits from 1 to 9, the user should start by defining the edit text in their layout XML file. Next, the user needs to set up an input filter in their Java or Kotlin code. This filter will ensure that only single-digit numbers from 1 to 9 can be entered. Now, the user should implement a text watcher to monitor the input. This will allow them to validate the input and restrict it to the desired range. Finally, the user should test the edit text in their application to ensure that it behaves as expected, allowing only digits from 1 to 9 without any exceptions. Fun fact, did you know that the number 9 is often considered a lucky number in many cultures? Now, let's make sure your app is just as lucky by allowing only those digits. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests a straightforward approach to restrict input in an edit text field. First, set the input type to number using Android input type equals number. Next, limit the digits to 1 through Android digits equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Finally, ensure only a single digit can be entered by using Android max length equals 1. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. An alternative solution provided by another user involves setting the input type programmatically. They suggest using the set input type method to restrict input to digits and applying a key listener for specific digits. Additionally, they recommend using an input filter to limit the length to 1 digit. Alternatively, you can define the attributes directly in XML. Set the input type to number, specify the allowed digits, and limit the maximum length to 1. Let's take a moment to review another user's answer. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests configuring the edit text to only accept digits from 1 to 9. They recommend setting the digits attribute to include only those numbers, limiting the input length to 1 character. Here's the handy tip I promised. Consider adding a visual cue, like a hint or placeholder text, to guide users on what they can input. This small addition can greatly improve user experience. And there you have it. Your edit text should now only accept digits from 1 to 9. Remember, user-friendly design is key to a successful app. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video on enhancing user input validation.